Hey guys, come on in. Hey there everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video and for choosing me to spend this time with. This is my channel, Once Upon a Nursery, and I am Tamra, head Fruit Loop, top dog, and your host as always. And today is my tag is So Blue Dolly Sunday, where you can put your babies in anything blue, anything purple, anything green, and anything black. It does not have to be a solid color. As long as it has one or more of those colors on it somewhere, it will count for my tag. And if you would like to participate in So Blue Dolly Sunday, don't forget to use my hashtag So Blue Dolly Sunday, and don't forget to @ me so I will get the notification and be tagged, or get the notification and I will come and see your video. So we've got a few things to go over today because it is Sunday. And so let's get into the video and see which baby I have with me today. And here we are back again, and I have my sweet little girl with me today. This is Darby Mallory. Isn't she just so adorable? Look at that little face. She was changed off camera, so I'm going to hold her up so you can see her little outfit that she has on now. She's got this little white and black bow on it, white bow with black stars on it. And the stars, I have no idea what I'm saying. The stars are kind of glittery, just a little bit, and I made this bow. I made that. Yes, and she's got some little earrings. Her little earrings are little unicorns. There we are, little unicorns. I think I turned that the right way, sort of. Shall we try again? There we go, little unicorns. Yep, little unicorn earrings, and she's wearing a black and heather gray shirt. And she's got a little unicorn on her shirt right there. Super cute. And then she's wearing some jean pants and some little shoes that are white with a little embroidery on them. And guess what else? Guess what else? Guess what else, Tina? She has a rumba bum. Yes, she does. She has a rumba bum. Shall we? Are you ready? Rumba, 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 rumba. Yes, we did it. There we go. We had another rumba bum. I know how much Tina loves that, and a lot of you love that actually. So let's go ahead and get into the video here so I can show you what I'm going to be wearing, what I'm going to be putting on her today, and then we will get into our quote and our Bible verse. So first, I have these little shoes to put on her. They're little fake Converse shoes, little tennis shoes. And then I have these little faux jean shorts with little ties right here. I think these are Cat and Jack. Nope, they're jumping beans. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So those little shorts. And then I have this headband with this jean looking bow on it, and it's got silver stars. We're just hooking her up with stars, aren't we? Alright, well that's good, that's good. Love stars too. I absolutely love stars. There's stars on her shoes, there's stars on her bow, there's stars on this bow. Like, oh my goodness gracious. And then for Dinosaur Week, she will be wearing this blue and white striped shirt. It's white with blue striped shirt, and it has a little brontosaurus there on the side of it. So this is her little dino shirt she's going to be wearing. And then I have some little earrings for her. I'll show you which ones. I'm going to leave them on the card because I don't want to lose them right now. But they're the little blue ones right there in the center. That's the little earrings I'm going to be putting on her today. Little light blue little daisies. Okay, and I also wanted to tell you guys that this baby is very, very special to me too, because this baby was sent to me by Daxx at Encrypted Angels Nursery, so quite some time ago. This baby was actually sent to Daxx, and Daxx had a hard time bonding with the baby, so he asked if the person wouldn't mind if he passed the baby on to me, and they said no, they did not mind at all, to do whatever made him happy. And it made him happy to send me this baby, and I bonded with her right away. So so thank you to Uncle Dax. Thank you so much, and we miss you. Mwah! Yes, we do. All right, so let's go. Let's get into this quote. Okay, so the quote is, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest form of appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. And that quote is by JFK, John F. Kennedy. Kennedy. I don't know why I said that so weird. But yes, that was by JFK. Yes, it was. And then I have, Bible verse. Let's read this Bible verse here, and then I will tell you our topic for today. Okay, so our Bible verse for today is Hebrews 13, chapter 13, verse 16. If you would like to follow along with me, or you can just listen to me read Hebrews 13, verse 16. And do not neglect to meet together, as this is the habit of some, but encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. So today we are talking about appreciation. Appreciation, yes. Appreciation is a very, very big thing. Gratitude, being thankful, is something that a lot of us forget to do in our daily lives when things get stressful and hectic and we're busy, and we've got all these things going on and all these things happening. Sometimes we forget to appreciate, we forget to be grateful, we forget to be thankful. But it's very important that you are, though. Very, very important, because you never know what may happen in your life. Things happen all the time, unexpected things. Sometimes there's a breakup in your life. Of course, that's never expected. Unless you have like a time clock or something like that. Okay, let's break up at midnight. I don't know, that's just weird. But that's always something that's very unexpected to people, is a breakup. You never expect that. You never see it coming. People passing away. You never expect that. You never think it's going to happen to you. I don't know what else. Losing a job. And that's some negative things. But there's also positive things. Like having a baby, for instance, getting married. Those are, things sometimes that we don't expect and we don't see coming. Somebody door dashing you some McDonald's just unexpectedly, Just saying, those are things that, you don't expect. They just happen. They just happen to you. And so it's good and bad things. It's not all bad all the time. So, but we need to appreciate each and every one of those things that happen to us, because they do happen for a reason, and like I've said a whole bunch of times before, we may not know what that reason is at the time, but everything does happen for a reason. So, but it's just so unexpected. It's always, to me, it's always such a big surprise, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but who knows. But I think about some things sometimes, like for instance, like when my grandmother passed away in 2000. Some of you know how close I was with my grandma. But if you didn't know, I was very close with her. She was more like a mom to me. My mom passed away when I was in my 20s. And so my grandma and I got very, very close. I lived with her most of my life. But, you know, her passing away was really unexpected. But I think to myself, you know, if I had known, you know, that last conversation that I had with her, if I had known that was going to be the last conversation, would I have done it differently? Would I have said different things to her? You know, would I have maybe talked to her a little longer? You know? Or, you know, like when you do experience that breakup, you know, if you'd have known that that last kiss was going to be your last kiss, you know, would you maybe have kissed a little longer, you know, just held that just a little longer, or hugged them a little more, you know, if you'd have known that that was going to be your last one? Or maybe, I don't know, like, just anything that you know you can happen or that can happen to you, anything that you can do, if you would have known that that was the last time ever. You know, maybe you have a favorite movie that you haven't watched in a long time, you know, and then something happens to your DVD. I don't know. It's not on Hulu, it's not on Prime, it's not on Netflix, you can't find it on YouTube, it's nowhere to be found. And you can't watch your favorite movie anymore. But, you know, would you have watched it a little bit more often if you'd have known that that was going to be your last time? I mean, if you'd have paid more attention to it or whatever, if you'd have known that was going to be the last time you ever saw it? I mean, you know, I mean, it's just, there's no way of knowing when it's going to be the last time, you know? Before, when I had done, you know, my last YouTube video saying goodbye to everybody because I had lost my nursery space, you know, I didn't know if I was going to be able to come back or when I was going to be able to come back. And I just, you know, I just kept thinking to myself, if I'd have known that the last video that I did, you know, if I'd have known that was going to be the last one, hey, would I have done that video differently? Would I have said different things to you? You know, I mean, I don't know. There's just no way of knowing. And that is why we should live our lives every day like this is the last time. You should live in every moment like this is the last moment that you're going to have this, and appreciate everything that you have right now, no matter how big, no matter how small it is. Have gratitude for that thing. Be thankful and appreciate it, because it may be the last time. So that being said, I would like to now say a prayer with you guys. If you are not into that, I totally understand. Each to his own. I never judge. We were given free will for a reason. It's not my place to judge, but I do appreciate that you hung out with me this far. And I would love it if you came back tomorrow, because I do have a big announcement and something special for you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow also is my YouTube anniversary, so yes, I would love to see you come back tomorrow. So yeah, it was great having you. But, if you do like to pray and you want to pray with me, you're more than welcome to. I encourage that and I love it. So, if you would, please, if you would, close your eyes and bow your head at this time. Lord, I thank you for the gift of another day, for the beauty of this city, for the opportunity to experience every day. I am grateful for my health, my family, my friends, and the simple joys of everyday life. Thank you for the challenges and the opportunities that this day has brought, and for the lessons that I have learned. May I approach each day with a thankful heart and may I be a source of kindness and compassion to those around me. Lord, grant me the peace and joy as I continue this day. Amen. Appreciate every day. Appreciate, because you never know. You never know. All right, I'm going to get Darby's hair fixed, and we're going to tilt the camera up, and I will show you what she looks like upright with her hair done and all the good stuff. So let's move right along. And here we are, up top again. I just love movie magic. I love movie magic, don't you? It's just so, yeah. Anyways, so now we get to see little Miss Darby Mallory in her dino clothes for today. Oh, here she comes. Oh, look at that little face. She is kind of a big girl too. She's probably about 25 inches or so. She can wear pretty big clothes. There's her little earrings. And that's just adorable. And that little face of hers. So sweet. And there's her hair bow. And there's her dinosaur. And she says, roar, roar. All right, and there's her shorts and her shoes. She's all ready for Dino Week and ready for spring. Yes, and ready for Mom's YouTube anniversary tomorrow. And happy that Mommy hit 700 subscribers. We just got a lot of stuff going on here. There's also, don't forget, going to be a big announcement tomorrow. Big announcement. Big thing happening tomorrow. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today while I changed Darby into her little dinosaur outfit. And I wanted to once again say thank you to Daxx from Encrypted Angels Nursery for sending me this little one. I love her so much, and I appreciate you so much too. And I will also leave a link to Daxx's channel in my description. Just happened to be my birthday. So please consider hitting that like and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Comments and sharing are always welcome. And you can see photos and remixed reels of my babies over on Instagram. And I will leave a link to my Instagram in my description. So that being said, we love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow.